Welcome back to the CCRP Exam Study Guide series. In this video, we're diving into a critical topic for the CCRP exam: the responsibilities of the sponsor in a clinical investigation. Make sure to take notes, because this section includes detailed compliance requirements that often show up on the exam. The sponsor plays a central role in ensuring the integrity of a clinical trial. Here are their core responsibilities. Select qualified investigators. Provide investigators with all necessary information to conduct the investigation properly. Monitor the investigation to ensure compliance with the protocol and investigational plan. Maintain an effective investigational new drug application, or IND. Inform both the FDA and investigators of any significant new adverse effects or risks associated with the drug. A sponsor may delegate some or all of its responsibilities to a contract research organization, or CRO. However, all transfers must be clearly documented. If all responsibilities are transferred, a general written statement is acceptable. If only some responsibilities are transferred, each obligation must be described in writing. Any obligations not mentioned in the written transfer remain the sponsor's responsibility. Before allowing an investigator to begin a study, the sponsor must collect the following documentation: Form FDA 1572, CV, clinical protocol, and financial disclosure information. Form FDA 1572 is a signed investigator statement. It includes the investigator's name, address, and the protocol name or code, names and addresses of the site, lab, and IRB involved. It also includes the investigator's commitments to follow the protocol, obtain informed consent, report adverse events, read and understand the investigator brochure, and ensure their team is informed, and an agreement to report changes and unanticipated problems to the IRB, and not to implement changes without IRB approval unless necessary to eliminate immediate hazards. Additionally, Form FDA 1572 includes a list of sub-investigators. Sponsor also needs to obtain the current CV of the investigator. The clinical protocol, which varies by phase, is also required. For Phase 1, it includes a general investigation outline with estimated duration and number of subjects. For Phases 2 and 3, it includes a detailed protocol with subject characteristics, number of subjects, assessments, estimated duration, and a description of case report forms. Financial disclosure information is necessary too, allowing the sponsor to submit accurate certifications. Investigators must update this information during the study and for 1 year after completion. If a sponsor determines that the drug presents an unreasonable and significant risk to subjects, the sponsor must notify the FDA, IRB, and all investigators. The sponsor must also dispose of the drug supplies appropriately and provide the FDA with a full report of their actions. The investigation must be discontinued as soon as possible, and no later than 5 working days after the determination. The sponsor is also responsible for maintaining complete and accurate records, including records of drug receipt, shipment, and disposition. This includes dates, quantities, batch and code numbers. Financial disclosures and payments to investigators must also be documented. Additionally, written documentation of drug disposition and the return of unused drug from each investigator is required. Record retention timelines are as follows. If a marketing application is approved, keep records for 2 years after approval. If not approved, keep records for 2 years after drug shipment ends, and after notifying the FDA. Understanding sponsor responsibilities is crucial for both regulatory compliance and your CCRP exam success. Be sure to review this section carefully, rewatch if needed, and stay tuned for Part 5 in our complete CCRP exam study guide series.